Good afternoon, Red Devils. I'm Paisley, and these are your announcements for today. Your character ed word of the week is maturity. Maturity is not when we start speaking big things, it is when we start understanding small things. Anonymous. Happy birthday to all the people that were born today. Here are some volunteer opportunities. Lakewood Elementary and Ridgecrest Elementary are both looking for volunteers this Friday, October 21st, tomorrow, from 4:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. See Mrs. Wilson in Career Tech for sign-ups. 10 hours will be awarded. The next Anime Thursday is next Thursday, October 27th. We will again be showing Yana of the Dawn. Princess Yana lives an ideal life as the only princess of her kingdom, doted by the king and protected by her faithful guard, Hawk. Everything changes on her 16th birthday when she witnesses her father's murder. Yana reels from the shock of witnessing a loved one's murder and having to fight for her life. With Hawk's help, she flees the palace and struggles to survive while evading her enemy's forces. But where will this displaced princess go when all the paths are before her are uncertain? We'll find out next Thursday. Senior proofs will be distributed on the stage during lunch today. If you took pictures on September 28th after school, come pick up your proofs. Bill Miller Studios will be here Thursday, November 3rd from 11 to 1 to take orders. This will be the last time they are here at the school to take orders. After this time, you will have to order directly through the studio. Attention juniors, would you like to help come up with the theme for prom this year? Then come to the meeting next Thursday morning at 8:20 a.m. in Mr. Shiver's room 406. Now on to Darius with clubs.
Thank you, Paisley. FBLA is still selling raffle tickets during lunch. You can also purchase them from any business teacher or FBLA member. There are 3 prizes. All 3 prizes amount to over $250 collectively. HEM, the Young Male Christian Organization, will be hosting an event for the Wounded Warriors on November 10th to show appreciation for American heroes who fought for our freedom. HEM is teaming up with choir to put on performances, and culinary will be catering. FCA will be October 28th, next Friday morning at 8:15 a.m. Shirts will be on sale for $10. Also, Fields of Faith will be next Thursday at 6:30 at Glenwood. And now, on to Jamari with sports.
The last regular season football game is tomorrow against Prattville at Prattville. The game will start at 8. Go Devils! Volleyball season is over. Congrats to the Lady Red Devil volleyball team on a great season. Any girls who were unable to come to tryouts for soccer in September, there will be a one-day evaluation tryout today, October 20th. This will be held on the upper practice field at Central from 4:30 to 6:30. This will be the last opportunity to make either the varsity or the JV team this year. There will be a parent-athlete meeting for all students interested in running track today at 6 p.m. in the CHS lunchroom. This is a very important meeting for parents. Heads up, folks! Wrestling season is a few weeks away. First-year wrestlers begin with an evaluation period on Tuesday 25th, Wednesday 26th, and Thursday 27th from 4:30 to 6:30. Returning varsity wrestlers report Monday, October 31st from 5 to 7 p.m. Yes, Halloween night. Contact Coach Morales with any questions.
Hello, I'm Nicholas Glazier. I'm here with the one and only Mr. Morris Ford. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
Okay, so how long have you been a professional percussionist?
Professional, let me see, over 40 years.
Wow, 40 years, that's crazy. What do you enjoy most about your job?
Probably having played in a lot of different places. I enjoy all of percussion. I really love drum set now. I enjoy playing big band and jazz, but I like funk style. I like everything on drum set, but I love mallets as well. Probably my favorite orchestral percussion instrument is timpani. I'm sort of a specialist on timpani. I've done a lot of that. In my professional history, I got my Bachelor of Music Education in Jacksonville, Florida. And while I was there, I worked my way up in the Jacksonville Symphony to be principal percussionist by the time I was 21 years old. And I was assistant timpanist there, so I fell in love with timpani, and now I do a lot of timpani in town here. I'm playing timpani with St. Luke's Orchestra. After I left Jacksonville, I went to work at Walt Disney World right when it opened. And I was in Orlando for 10 years doing that, playing all sorts of percussion and drum set with shows. And from there I went in the Army Band, and I did that for 20 years, playing all sorts of percussion again. And we had a great big band. I ran the big band, have lots of good recordings of that. And after that I taught middle school in Columbus, Georgia, and now I'm teaching at Columbus School of Music and Dance, and that's pretty much what I'm doing now. I'm supposed to be retired, but retirement is a myth, I must tell you. You still have to make money, you still have to make a living, and I enjoy teaching here. I have approximately 40 music students, and I'm having a great time.
Okay. What do you think it takes to be a professional percussionist?
It takes, I can tell you, when I was, well, I played it all through school, middle school. It was called junior high, then junior high and high school, and I really enjoyed it. You have to have a love of music. You have to have potential, you have to have talent, you have to have a good feel, a good ear for music, and it helps to play other instruments as well. I studied piano and some other instruments, but to be a professional percussionist, when I was getting my bachelor's degree, I spent, for those 4 years of study, I spent 6 hours a day in a practice room, and that's what it takes. There's got to be a point in your life where you are devoted enough to practice, and practice like crazy. 6 hours a day is a lot of hours, but between timpani and legitimate snare drum and mallets, especially mallets, it takes a lot of hours, and a lot of consistent hours to do that. So that's a huge part of it. A lot of practice, a lot of listening. If you're going to get into jazz or any type of drum set playing, you have to do a lot of listening to others, to professionals, and you have to play. There's no substitute for playing all the time as much as you can. So lots of practice, lots of playing, lots of listening, and a lot of love for music.
Okay. Lastly, is there anything you would like to say to the camera?
I would like to say music isn't an easy road. It's not an easy way to make a living. You need to do all those things I've said before, but it is a way to make a living. You can do it in music. You probably will be involved in teaching, but you can do teaching and performance if you're in a good area that has opportunities to perform, and that's where I've always been, and that's what makes it good.
Nice. All right. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
right. Thank you for your time.